you guys. I am so excited to be on this call this morning on a Saturday. It's crazy. Most people don't work on Saturdays, but this is what I love doing. I love sharing my story. I love inspiring other women. And I am just so grateful that you are here. If you took the time out of your weekend, no matter what time of day it is, if it's halfway through the day or our West Coast friends who are in the morning, thank you. We do not take it lightly that you are here with us. And so my name is Malary Pittz. I am going to share my story, a little bit about me in a second, but I want to really set the stage this morning. Okay. You're on here because someone invited you. You're on here because someone thought of you and thought, man, I see it in her. And so there is a reason, and I don't know what you believe in, but there is a reason for you being here. And today, as we go through the next about 20 minutes, I just ask that you really keep an open mind. Okay? Keep an open mind about what you're seeing here, what you hear here. Maybe you're coming into this and you're like, I'll hop on, I guess, but I don't know. Or maybe you are super excited to be here. Whatever it is, I just want you to be open to hearing everything that we have to share. And with that in mind, we're just here to share the facts. We're just here to offer this opportunity. You will never hear anybody, any leader that's with Millionaire Girls Club or the person that invited you here, try to convince you that this is for you, because we want you to make that decision for yourself. So over the course of the next 20 minutes, we're going to just dive into this. We're going to just basically show you like what you can expect, what Millionaire Girls Club is, because you're probably like, Mel, I don't know. So if it's okay with you, I will share a little bit of my story here. As you can see, I am a mom, I am a wife. These are my two kids. And I want to share a perspective with you because you're gonna hear from a lot of leaders over the course of the next couple of weeks leading up to Millionaire Girls Club when we start. But we all come from a different background. We all have a different story. We all have different lifestyles. Okay. And with my lifestyle, I am a busy stay-at-home mom, but I didn't start here. I actually started in law enforcement. My background is in law enforcement. So if you're sitting here and you're like, Millionaire Girls Club, this is really fancy. This is really like glitz and glamour. This hair is left over from a date night last night, and I am not fancy. It is not my thing, but you belong here. And if I have learned anything over the course of the last 2.5 years since I joined this company and this opportunity, is that everybody belongs here. Okay. It doesn't matter what your background is, what your story is, what your past is, you belong here. Okay. So these are my two kids, Callahan and Nash. They are my why. They are just absolutely amazing. And my husband, Dallin. So a little bit of background about me, but I was in law enforcement. I was invincible. I went to the academy. I got tased. I got OC sprayed, all of that crazy stuff. Okay. I was actually out on patrol, and then I had Cal, and priorities shifted. And all of a sudden I was in charge of somebody else. And I was like, not comfortable walking out the door every single day thinking, what if I don't come home? But then I also remember thinking, okay, I have a 4-year college degree in criminal justice. I did a 3-month-long academy. I went through several months of training. Like, what would I do if I didn't do law enforcement? And I transitioned into a different role as a special agent, because that got me off of patrol and it was a little bit safer. But I don't know about you, if you're in a profession right now where you're like, the camaraderie of your profession is kind of addicting. That's where I was. And I couldn't just cold turkey back away. If somebody said, hey, Mel, go quit your job and do this, I'd be like, you're crazy. No, I love the people that I work with. I love what I do. But deep down, like, things started to change. Okay. And our life started to change. My husband got out of the military and he came home and said, I want to pursue a career in medicine. And we just started our 11th year in this journey where we went through all of schooling. We went through the med school journey, but about 2 years into med school, I was like, what does this mean for me? What does this mean for me and what I'm going to do? Because sure, my husband may be making a lot of money someday, Great. But what does that do for me and my purpose and what I want to give back to the world and where I see myself going? And we have 6 figures in debt. So it was like, I need to provide for the family. And I really just wanted to be at home with my babies, but I didn't even know where to start. So I stumbled across this big shiny object called network marketing and this business opportunity. And I'm going to share a little bit more of my story here in a little bit, but I didn't know what I was getting into, and I jumped into it blind. And I spent about 4.5 years with a different company before I was introduced to this new vehicle, Isogenics. And let me tell you, this has completely changed my family's lives. And I just want to encourage you, as you listen today, to keep an open mind and to really do your research, because I didn't know what I was getting into. And I spent 4 years running uphill with my family still on food stamps and still crying in the shower because I didn't know where our money was going to come from every single week and how I was going to provide food for my kids. And I was working in this business model in a different company, thinking that it was possible. And I finally got to the point where I was like, you know what? I proved it wrong. Everybody's right. This business model doesn't work. You can't make money here. And then I was introduced to the new vehicle and I made a huge pivot. So over the course of these 6 weeks with this mentorship, it is led by our fearless leader, Emily Ford. And maybe you've heard of her. She is an incredible God-driven woman of faith and also has 15 years of experience with our company. And Emily designed Millionaire Girls Club to really give back and to offer a space for women to grow and for women to really take charge of their lives and what they want for their lives, and basically cultivate this experience for Millionaires Girls Club. Okay, so you're going to hear from Emily over the course of the next couple of weeks, and you're going to hear why this movement is dedicated to inspiring and motivating and educating women to raise their financial thermostat by setting standards. Okay, setting standards for you to make $1 million. And you may think, Malary, you're crazy. There's no way I'm going to make $1 million. Well, I'm here to tell you it's possible, because we have an example right here by our millionaire mentor. Okay, so Emily founded the Millionaire Girls Club. She has partnered with several of us leaders that we're really just seeking to change the culture and create more millionaires through women and really set the standard for our generations to come. Okay, so real quick, I want you just to maybe close your eyes. Maybe that's awkward, but I don't care. Okay, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think to yourself, if time and money were not an issue, if you had all the time in the world and you had all the money in the world, where would you be? Where'd you live? Who would you be with? Who would you surround yourself with? What kind of adventures would you go on with your family? What kind of vacations would you take your kids to see the world? What would it be like to be able to make financial decisions without hesitation? Okay. And as you have that in your mind, let me ask you a couple of questions here. And I want you to be real honest with me and yourself for a second. Do you currently have the high-level mentorship to get there? I am a firm believer that all of us need mentors in every area of our life, whether it's with faith, whether it's with business, whether it's with marriage, whether it's with freaking parenting. How the heck are we supposed to know what we're doing as moms? I don't know. They didn't give us a manual. You had your baby and then they sent you home and they're like, good luck. Do you have the high-level mentorship? What are your goals for the rest of just this year? Okay, what did you start this year with? And you're like, yes, New Year's, I'm doing it. Where are you at? We're halfway through. We're over halfway through the year. Where are you at with finishing those goals that you have? Do you have a support system surrounding you of community, not competition? Do you have a group of women surrounding you who are supporting you, who aren't talking negative, who aren't talking about the next best thing of who has what and who's better than who, and oh my gosh, she did that. Do you have a strong group of women supporting you who are literally going to look at you every day and say, how are you? How are you doing? When you get down, they're like, no, keep the focus, keep the focus. We know where we're going. Do you have that support system? Do you struggle with overwhelm every single day? Do you feel overwhelmed with where you are in life? Maybe the career you're in, maybe just all the to-do lists of life. And would you like to set higher standards for your life? Maybe you feel like there's gotta be more. And that's where I sat at my desk as a special agent thinking every single day I came to work was micromanaged by a boss that the respect was not there. And as a female in law enforcement, he didn't believe in women in law enforcement. And I thought to myself, there has to be something else out there. There has to be something else out there. There has to be something more. I am made for more than hating going to work every single Monday and just working for Friday so I could finally have my 48 hours of the weekend. What are those higher standards that you're setting for your life? So insert Millionaire Girls Club. Okay. Why should you join? Why should you join this incredible group of women? Maybe you're looking for something like that, but here's what I'm here to tell you today is that when you join this mentorship, when you join this community, when you join this incredible movement, you're partnering with $1 billion company that has health, wellness, beauty, really everything. This company is $1 billion company that's been around for 21 years, and that matters. Because when I was looking for, okay, what else am I going to do with my life? What else am I going to do for income? I saw a lot of other opportunities, you guys. I tried to start a photography business. I had a minor in graphic design. So I did a graphic design business, which was a lot of work sitting behind a computer. Having kids, that's not possible. I worked off-duty security as a law enforcement officer. That took time away from my family. This vehicle brought everything. And also you're going to partner with millionaire mentors like Emily Ford, but also including our female CEO. Hello, hi women, powerful, influential women. Our CEO, Sharon Walsh. And when you join this mentorship, you are actually personally going to be mentored by Sharon Walsh herself. And that is an incredible opportunity as a female entrepreneur to really take your life to the next level. So what are you going to gain? Like, okay, Malary, what if I decide to join this, what am I going to gain? Well, I'll tell you, thanks for asking. You're going to gain this idea of managing your life. And when I joined this, I was like, I don't want to sell anything. I don't want to be that white noise on the internet where I'm like trying to convince people to buy. We're going to help you overcome that, because what we offer here is solutions. What we offer here is solutions for people's health, for scientifically backed solutions that actually freaking work. Okay, we offer solutions for beauty. We offer solutions for beauty professionals who are looking to expand their business so they don't have to work every single hour for every single penny that they make. We're offering solutions for financial opportunities. Okay, so we're going to help you build that authenticity. We're going to help you build that confidence so that when you're surrounded by us, you're going to feel confident in going and promoting what you believe in. We're going to take your belief meter and just 10x it. All right. You're going to build a business here working from home, working from anywhere that you have your cell phone. Okay. You're going to hear a lot of stories from raw and real women just like you, moms, business professionals, CEOs. You're going to hear from millionaires. You're going to hear from people that are brand new to this, how they've learned to monetize their passion because they saw what was possible here. You're going to understand the difference between linear income and residual income. If you are working for every penny that you earn in your life, you are going to work until the day you die. What if we could show you a vehicle to where residual income, you earn money and earn income while you sleep? Okay. It's a team effort here of earning the earning potential is limitless. All right. So residual income is a game changer. All right. If you can get on board with that, type of 1 in the chat. If you can get on board with making the residual income and not having to work for every hour and every penny, that is a game changer. All right. So we're going to fill you with all the tips and tricks to really focus on yourself as well. We're going to build your business, but if we're not building you and we're not building you up in your health and we're not helping you become a better person and a healthier person and show you tools that are scientifically proven for you to be the absolutely healthiest version of yourself, then we're missing the point here. It starts with you. And that's what Millionaire Girls Club is we become the healthiest and happiest versions of ourselves. So what do you have to look forward to? You see here, like squash limiting beliefs. I'm actually going to take that a different way, because I feel like limiting beliefs, we all have them. Like, Malary, I don't know if I can do this. I don't have a business degree. I don't know. I don't know anything about building a business. I don't know anything about social media. It's okay to have those limiting beliefs, but I want to build your self-worth. And I and a bunch of the leaders here that you're going to hear from, we want to build your self-worth so that you build that confidence, you build that self-confidence, and you build that self-worth to be able to go out and say, I believe this is powerful. This has changed my life. And when you feel like that with these tools and with this company and this vehicle, all those fears that you have kind of diminish. And they don't really hold you back because you are so bulletproof in what you feel, that the solutions that you have to offer, that you are going to find success. You're just finding the people that want to have the conversations that you want to have. Okay, we're going to give you so many anti-aging secrets. Emily, I told you I'm not a beauty person, but I have taken so many of these tips and tricks and secrets from Emily and from others that are in the beauty industry here, and learning the science behind the technology of all of these beauty supplements and these beauty techniques and these biohacking techniques. So we're actually aging backwards. Like, who wants to age backwards? Who wants to, like, okay, we're going to get older and every year, like, we're going to celebrate a birthday, but who wants to actually take their aging backwards? I do. I want to be around for my kids. I want to be around for my grandkids. That's what powers me. Okay. So we're going to learn how to plan your days. We're going to talk about, as a busy mom, how I work in the mom cracks of life and how I've built this business during what I call my nap time hustle, because you increase productivity when you are zeroed in and you have a pocket of time, whether it's 15 minutes in a day, 2 hours in a day, or maybe your kids are in school and you have 8 hours a day. We're going to show you how to do that without burning out. All right. Without grinding and grinding and grinding, because I was there. And I've been there, and I've been there with other leaders, and I've been there with other companies, and it is exhausting, but we're going to show you how to do this without. Okay. You're going to join a community of women, like we talked about, across the globe that want better for their lives. Okay. And this is a 6-week mentorship. And guess what? We start soon. We start August 21st. And this is going to be, classes will be held every single Monday. Okay, you can see the times there. We're going to have a group on Telegram that has all the announcements in it. We also have a Facebook page, is that if that's more your jam. We're going to be doing bonus trainings in those in the Telegram channel and on that Facebook page. We're going to have giveaways, prizes, like, hello. This is going to be an amazing mentorship. All we do is ask you to commit to 6 weeks. Okay, commit to being on these calls live, because that's where the power is. That's where the energy is. Okay. Hearing from people live, you're completely zoned in. You're completely not distracted by your kids, by everyday life, by cooking dinner, whatever it is. You are here for $1 million mentorship to build $1 million business. All right. So I want to introduce you to somebody really quick. Her name is April, and you're going to hear from her. She is going to share with you, as a medical professional, as a physical therapist, why she partnered with this vehicle of Isagenix, okay? And what she has done with herself, with this company in the medical field, but then also she joined Millionaire Girls Club the last round. And I want you to hear what she learned and what she took away from Millionaire Girls Club. So April, are you there with us?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can. All right, April, give us in a nutshell, give us a rundown of your story, why you chose this vehicle and what it's done for you and your wellness business and what you took away from Millionaire Girls Club last time.
Yes, thank you so much, Mallory, and thank you for sharing your story. I'm very inspired all the time. And again, happy Saturday, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. I'm going to dive right into it. So Mallory is right. I'm a registered physical therapist by trade. That's actually my background. I still work full time right now. And actually, I work this week, and I'm very passionate about helping my patients get better. But I want to share to you, why did I join Isogenics, and how and what did I learn from MGC. So very short story though, I want to share that I actually moved to the States from the Philippines in 2005 as a registered physical therapist. Now, you probably are wondering, why would a 24-year-old woman back then move in the States? I didn't know a lot of people, didn't have a lot of resources. And really, it was just a dream. I really was just really seeking for greater opportunity. And I really, my vision, my why really is, I wanted to help my mom and my dad and my family back home in the Philippines, and to give back to them for all that they've done for me. And at the time they were actually struggling financially, and I wanted to do more for them. But after moving to the States and I started working as a physical therapist, I quickly realized that, I really quickly realized the reality of working full time and growing into the corporate America. I actually realized that, while I was working and climbing the ladder of success in corporate America, because I actually started becoming a rehab director. I even started my master's in business administration because I wanted to grow more. But while I was sitting in the conference room, I actually realized I was slowly feeling so burnt out and so stressed out. It didn't look like that from the outside. It looked like I was successful, but I was really starting to feel very burnt out. And I was feeling that I needed to do something else. I don't know what it was at the time, but luckily at the time I had a girlfriend called me and said, you need to take a look at this opportunity. Other than your job, you need to do something else. And I was very open, and I sat down, and while I was looking at that presentation, I realized this is the greatest opportunity in the world, because you know what? I realized there's mentorship, there's support. I'm like, an ordinary girl could actually do business. An ordinary girl could actually be behind great products. And that's what I realized very quickly. But the reality is, to be honest with you, I will be the last girl that you would see doing sales. And the reason being is I'm very introverted. And I wasn't against it, but I'm not into sales at all. That's what I thought in the beginning. But I was more called into the vision of the company, the opportunity, unlimited income potential, and the growing as an individual. And that's when I jumped right in, and I actually keep growing and growing into that other industry, other network marketing company. But I also know that I was looking for another home. And that's when I met Emily Ford. That's when I found her in social media. And I'm like, I like what she's talking about. I'm like, yeah, she's like talking about the vision, the wellness, the growing as an individual. And I just really messaged her and I said, I wanted to learn more. So when I actually joined her, she got me started into this product. And I'm like, okay, I like what she's doing because it's into wellness. And as a physical therapist, yes, of course, I like wellness because I know what it would do for people to prevent diseases. And that's why I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this, but I want to try the products first. And that's when I'm like super excited because I have achieved so much wellness into this company, this products. And you can see in this photo, I would have never dreamt that I'm going to be a wellness and fitness enthusiast, which I am right now, because I felt like my inflammation, they went away, and I feel very energetic. I just feel so different. And that's why I became very, very passionate about it. But also, I will tell you that when I started with Isogenics, I realized that the community is amazing. I just felt like everybody is willing to help everyone. And Malary and I were not even financially related, but I'm learning from her. And she asked me to speak on this call and to share my story. And I feel like I started in Isogenics back in 2020 in the midst of the big pandemic, right? And I was able to build a side income, side hustle from home. And as a physical therapist, if you know a lot of people in the medical professional, we do a lot of side hustle. We do a lot of other shift. But I started to actually transfer my time to Isagenix and build a side hustle from home, because I wanted to be able to gain my time back and to have time with family. That's why I'm very, very passionate about it. But when it comes to the Millionaire Girls Club, this community of MGC has taught me a lot about life. Because honestly, before MGC, before Isagenix, I thought that while you're building your business, you have to just keep going and going, have no time for family, and just keep burning yourself out even more. And I thought that you would have to do it alone and not have community, and you always have to just be taught by people that that can earn from you. That's what I thought. But when I joined MGC and Isagenix, I realized that the community is they have an abundant mindset. They're willing to share. So I've grown so much. I've also learned to take care of myself even better. So right now I'm very passionate to help a lot of people, a lot of women gain their health back, because let's face it, I've gained a lot more confidence doing this. Because I feel like, yes, I finally reached my wellness at this age. I wish I've seen Isagenix back in my 20s, but it's not too late. And I'm also very passionate to share the opportunity in this community in MGC, because everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs a sister, because as a physical therapist, we're just busy working and working and working. We don't have time to grow. And what I realized when I talked with my colleagues, that they want to grow as well. They just don't have any idea where to find it. So I'm so passionate. So thank you so much, Malary, for having me share my story today. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, April, that was fantastic. Like, your transformation is incredible. And I just love, obviously married to medicine, being a health professional yourself, that you work hard for the letters behind your name and your expertise, and you're willing to put that behind a vehicle and a company that is backed by science. And what this community has done for you, I love that you still work in your career, because I feel like all too often we think, oh, you have to quit your job, you have to retire your husband, all of these things that society says about this side income, where it's like, no, this just gives me the freedom to make decisions and to have the options. So April, thank you so much for sharing. You're incredible. So let's talk about what it's required to join us. Okay. All right. We're all in. I'm excited about this. This sounds like too good to be true kind of, but I'm all in. I love this idea. All it takes is simply being active status at 100 volume points and ordering your tools. Okay, we're going to talk about those tools, but then after you order your tools, you turn your website on to associate, you convert over to associate, which is actually free. And you do that by the time we start on August 21st. All of IDs and orders will be checked and verified. And then the person that invited you here to this call is actually going to send you a survey to fill out, and you will be registered. It's that simple. Okay. So we're going to talk about your solutions. The person who invited you here, you can talk with them about what is best for you. Do you need any of these immune support? Maybe you're just stress filled and you need some down regulating your stress with our incredible adaptogens. Maybe it's cleansing toxins out of your body, needing better sleep. Maybe it's all beauty. Maybe that's you. Or maybe you just need a healthier lifestyle in general, or you're looking for a performance line as a fitness professional. Isagenix literally has it all. This is a personal transformation of mine. Like I said, I am not a beauty person. You're lucky I put some mascara on today. But this is what this incredible collagen product did for me. I used powder collagen for years and never really saw a difference. I just thought, oh, you put this in your coffee. This is what you do for the day. It'll help. But I didn't even realize my skin was transforming until I took a progress photo and saw the incredible, just even tone of my skin, not to mention cystic acne that I dealt with and scarring, acne scarring. And this bottle is just incredible. And there's so much science behind it that really matters. The difference between powder and liquid collagen, and the fact that powder collagen oxidizes, which really does nothing for you in the form of beauty, hair, skin, and nails. So incredible, incredible product. Beauty professionals all over the world are seeing the science behind this product, the clinical studies, and partnering with this to add residual streams of income to their business. But you can also see some of the physical transformations here. I mean, you have men that are wanting to lose weight, but then you also have on the right hand screen or right hand side of the screen there with Thomas, he gained weight, building muscle. You have women that are so inflamed from stress and inflammation that they're losing that inflammation and building that muscle and gaining that joy and happiness again. So there are many options of where to get started with your wellness package if that's the avenue that you feel is best for you. Okay, we have several different options because this is not a one size fits all. We find what fits you, your goals, your budget, etc., and you find your best way to start. Okay, so get with the person that invited you here and they will help you get started with your system, and that is your ticket into Millionaire Girls Club. It's that simple. Y'all, you are going to pay someone like Emily tens of thousands of dollars for mentorship from her incredible expertise. And all that it takes for you to join this mentorship is simply getting started to work on bettering your wellness, bettering yourself, and using scientifically backed products to actually help your body become better. That's it. Like, you eat your overhead. It's incredible. What other business opportunity can you start with that? Okay. So just an overview. We're going to order our products based on our goals. We're going to upgrade your account to associate, which opens the doors to your website so that you can share these incredible solutions. Okay. And then you're going to fill out the registration form, wait for an email that invites you to the Telegram channel and the private Facebook page. But let me ask you one more question. As you were here today and as you listened with an open mind, did anybody come to mind? Did any friend, family member, coworker, did any conversation that you've had recently where it's like, man, I just don't know if I can do this anymore. Man, Christmas is coming up. Oh, we just went on a family vacation and we can't go out to eat because we have to hold back on spending right now. Did anybody come to mind? Because honestly, how I feel with this opportunity is it is selfish for me not to share. It is selfish for me not to share this incredible opportunity that has blessed me and my family's lives, that has gotten us into a financial situation to where we are no longer on government assistance. We're no longer on food stamps. We can buy our kids the Christmas presents. I can support my family while my husband's going through residency. Who in your life needs this? Because there are several more calls coming up in the next couple of Saturdays and Wednesdays that you're going to hear an opportunity for you to invite somebody to hear what Millionaire Girls Club is. And who can you invite to join you in this opportunity? Just take note, think about it, and we will help you with the wording to invite them to this opportunity. All right. So the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. We're going to get started here in a few short weeks. All it takes is you getting back to the person that invited you to this call, who sent you this recording, and saying, I feel good about this. I think this is for me. I'm thinking about it every night when I go to bed. I think, what if that is you, go for it. You have absolutely nothing to lose, and you have everything in your personal life, in your financial life, in your vision for your future life to gain. All right. We'll talk to you soon, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you soon.